Hello. Hey, hey. Trying to finish setting up here. Wait for a few people, hopefully. I know this was really last minute. And I'm just going to get started. Give me 1 second as I'm trying to get this going here. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys can hear me well. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribe, all the love and support that you guys have given me. I absolutely appreciate you guys so much. So I'm really excited to do this for you guys, an extended love reading, Crosswatcher reading, and let's see how much time I have, to do some more and how in depth I can go. I'm hoping to go at least an hour because I also have to do the Pisces reading as well. So Virgos, you had the most views and you pretty much had the most likes. You were neck and neck with Pisces and it was like kind of going off and on here. So, oh, you had an emotional day. Well, let's hope we can get you some clarity and some healing here. Oh, it sounds low. All right, let me see if I can adjust my mic a little bit. Sorry, you guys, if that moved a little. All right. So I'm sending you guys lots of love and support, whatever it is that you may need. Let me pull some cards. I just like to start with some cards, like clarifying, to see what the energies are as I say clarifying, right? The clarity card comes out. Ace of Swords. Some of you are in need of some clarifying. Six of Cups. I'm just going to pull general energies of whatever's in the room at this moment. And don't worry for those of you that are re-watching this at a later time. The rest of the reading may resonate if this doesn't, okay? So please remember, my Virgo friends, this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. And I'm going to just pull different types of energies that are coming out here. So, I feel like there's a lot of indecision here. Your need for clarity, whomever this may be, about a situation. You've got choices that need to be made. You're afraid of making the wrong choice, whether in love or with family. Let's see. You guys have a good view there. Let me try to push this up a little bit. So weird seeing my hands without my nails done. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone. Okay, so this is what I have so far. This is just general energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Know that I will be pulling more cards, more spread, a love spread, and then we'll also do the Crosswatcher. And once it's done, once I'm done with the Pisces, I'll go back and try to timestamp both of them. I will be doing Pisces after this. Pisces got the most likes with Virgo. So Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. I do feel as though some of you have been waiting on an offer. Others of you, you've tried to make this offer. There are things that are just from your emotional past that have held you back from making an offer to someone or about something. But I feel as though you have not just, thought about it and like overthought about it over and over again. You have the answers that you need within. You've already planned things out. You've talked about it. You've seen things. You've really gone pretty deep in terms of whatever the next step in your life is going to be. I'm seeing the Two of Wands here, but you're really indecisive. You're very guarded. You're afraid that whatever it is, whatever decision it is that you make may be the wrong one. See, because I see here with the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles, right? So there's stability in the home, but you're afraid that if you make one wrong move, it's going to leave you out in the cold. If this is in a relationship or partnership or just in your home in general, financially, because I see more than one pentacle here. I feel that some of you maybe aren't in your financial way the way you thought you would be. It's just a lot of things that are just kind of hitting you at one time, and you're getting this communication from all angles. You're not quite sure what to do and where to go from here. It's about a lot being in thought, way too much, way too much. So listen, the overall energy that I'm feeling right now is you need some clarity in a situation that has to do with household, finance, stability in a relationship. Listen, you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups here. It's clarity about doing something that you love, or clarity in a relationship. There is you're extending your cup of love, or you're waiting for someone to do this to you, and it feels as though they're not coming around as quickly as you wanted them to, or that's how they're feeling about you. But what I'm also feeling is there are plans in the works here. There are plans in the works here that you are not aware of. And so it leaves you in the dark. You're thinking and overthinking a situation that you're probably thinking of options. Well, if this doesn't work out, then I guess I can always go that route. And you're already thinking worst case scenario. What am I going to do from here? And I definitely feel that some of you are already, if you haven't yet, this is why you're thinking and overthinking, are already thinking, how do I communicate this to them? Because I need answers. If it's in a family situation, the way you live in a home, if you share a home, if you live with your parents, if you have roommates, if you share your home with family, and things are not going the way you want them to, there is a need for clarity, there is a need for answers. However, damn it, Mercury retrograde. See, look at that. Fucking with me too. Mercury retrograde. Seriously? Oh my God. Has you in this mind space of, let me just think and overthink and make sure that I have everything bulleted, everything bullet point, everything. I know what I need to say so that I don't forget certain points that I need to make, so that I don't forget, certain things that need to happen, that need to take place. But when that conversation happens, I mean, we're going to forget things. You're going to, emphasize on things that probably weren't at the forefront right now. I'm just feeling a lot of confusion and the need for clarity. However, I do feel this is about being in thought. This is about weighing out your options and making wise choices before moving on. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this could be a partnership, relationship, or an offer that you're waiting for from this person. It can also be, because this is the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, that you're just finally fed up with feeling like you're in the dark, that you're like, okay, here's my sword. But then it becomes too many swords, because the search for clarity brings on this overthinking mentality, and then you have to figure out what the next step is, right? And man, this retrograde, I don't know about you guys, but I totally feel like this is going to be the longest one yet. I don't know what it is. I know we just started the damn retrograde. But man, does it feel like it's already dragging. Yeah, see? Feels like it's already dragging, right? It's going by really, really slowly. Let me pull a couple clarifiers here. All right. The worrisome cards here, you know, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. You know, the Four of Pentacles, it's being guarded because you're thinking and overthinking exactly what you want to say. You're having the conversation in your head. I know I've had this in previous Virgo readings. And so everything that you want to say, you're holding on to. You're clutching onto it really tightly. However, because you are so guarded, you need to be careful that you approach things with love, with, you know, a need for harmony, a need for peace and balance. Because if not, it turns into resentment. It turns into anger. And you yell out everything that has been bothering you. You're, you know, throwing everything out there, and you can easily go from the 10 of Pentacles, where the stability is there for the taking, it's just slow as fuck, right? Or, you know, you go from the 10 and then to the 5, where that was probably an unnecessary disagreement that didn't need to take place. It's just moving really slow. There are lessons here that you need to learn. That is why it's slow. You are on your divinely guided path. You are going through certain situations, certain scenarios, karmic relationships. It's closing all that stuff out. And when you do, hello, Virgo, I'm loving this. Come on. You go from the Eight of Swords, getting out of your head, realizing that, yes, we're moving forward. I'm not seeing the results that I want right now. And so it feels slow as fuck. On top of that, we're in the middle, well, we're at the beginning of Mercury retrograde, but be patient. Try not to sit in these overthinking, anxiety-filled, you know, ideas that this person isn't going to give you what you want. This situation is never going to pan out. And it's that lack mentality that has you stuck in your head. It's just absolutely moving slowly. And because Mercury retrograde is pretty much the entire freaking month of July, July having 31 days, and the way the weeks are played out, like planned out, it feels like this is going to be a long process. Be patient. Learn from this. Understand that there are karmic cycles that you need to close out. And if you're not doing it, as you get closer towards this 10 of Cups, know that the universe is going to push you towards healing, push you towards the clarity that you need. But I am not liking this Five of Pentacles. The Justice card and the Four of Wands. I'm not liking it that you jump from the 10 to the 5. That's absolutely taking 10 steps forward and 5 steps backwards, right? You finally feel like you're in a stable place, a stable environment. You're finally feeling, okay, there's a little bit of progress once you get through, you know, towards the end of this month, and you start to feel a little lighter as you get out of Mercury retrograde. However, there's still a little bit of that uneasiness and anxiety there that makes you go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. And your overall message is to not forget how much love there is here within this partnership, within this relationship. And I know some of you have probably been overly understanding and overly patient, and you're just probably at your wit's end because of that Eight of Swords here. But if you do right by yourself and you honor yourself and you honor the relationship and the partnership, you know, you come together with a positive note, with a clear understanding. And I know Mercury retrograde, it's just putting a damper on the communication, and you're just afraid of saying the wrong thing and ending up in this Five of Pentacles energy. I get it, Virgos. Some of you are absolutely feeling this way. You know, let me pull an oracle for your advice before I move on to the next part here. Whispers of Love Oracle for those that resonated with that layout, that spread. What is the overall message, advice for them, please? You got two. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. And slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold, right? So what happened there? You're thinking and overthinking, and you're afraid of saying the wrong thing because you're like, hey, this shit isn't moving fast enough. I'm not seeing any progress. I feel like I've been giving you guys the same message for the last couple months. You're waiting on the next step, the next phase of your marriage, your partnership, your relationship, whatever it is. I definitely feel that it's getting there. It's just super slow. It's not happening as quickly as it needs to be. So now I need to remind you guys, and I just want to show you that real quick. Look at that cute little couple right there. There's a lot of love here. You need to take some time to really think about what the next phase of your life entails, this relationship. Especially if you're dealing with a water sign. I see a lot of water here, or an air sign. Know that we all have free will. And therefore, you may be ready to move on and move forward and get the ball rolling. But your love interest, this partner, may still have some karmic ties to tie up, to cut up, to get rid of, to kick people to the curb. You have to allow them that time to do what they need to do to be at their highest good, because in the end of it all, you're the one, both of you, will benefit from it. If they are not in a good place for you, you will not be able to build the relationship, the partnership that you truly want for yourself. And I know there are so many messages out there. There are so many people that say, you know, don't waste time on waiting. And, you know, for the most part, I do agree with certain situations like that. If you see that your partner is making the steps, doing the changes, doing whatever needs to be taken for them to be at a good place to be with you, speak clearly, communicate clearly, and really ask them, what do you need from me? Do you want the same things? Be on the same page together, right? So that you can move on together. So let's move on here. That was just overall energies for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Let's see, where are we here? Singles or couples, first person to post it up is where I'll go. Virgo singles or Virgo couples? First comment I see in the chat is where I'll go. Finances and career for some of you. Ooh. Forgiving and learning. Wow. Some impatience here. All right, let's see. Did you guys fall asleep? Singles. Virgo singles. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. This is your bonus extended love reading for July 2019. It is safe for you to love. Keep an open mind. Stay optimistic about your love life. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Let me pull some cards here. So, straight up singles. I feel that some of you do have someone nearby you. Wow, look at that. Of course you do with that Knight of Cups energy right there. You do have someone near you in your environment. Seven of Cups. Look at that. Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords. I freaking knew it. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. So I'm just going to keep reading while the cards are coming out. So it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Straight up single Virgos. The reason why you need that message that it is safe for you to love. Why? Because you were dealing with some, person that was probably very wishy-washy, unstable, came and went whenever they freaking felt like it, wouldn't take responsibility for their actions, and then you kick them to the curb. That's why you're single. You finally said, look, accountability. Don't make me out to be the crazy one. Don't tell me I'm wrong for feeling the way I'm feeling. I'm entitled to my feelings, and it was like they were fighting you every step of the way. And it was going nowhere fast. You wanted it to go somewhere, and as you separated, as you got apart from each other, you started realizing just how much of that Seven of Swords energy he really was. Yeah, see? The secrets. He or she, because this is general. The secrets surfaced once you started detaching, once you started moving away from this person. I feel that some of you are like, okay, I now see them for what the hell they were. I'm not having it. I need someone who's going to be a better match, a better partner for me, who's going to know what the heck it is that they want. And therefore, angels are saying, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Why? Because there's a variety of options there for you. There is a variety of options, of choices. Some of you don't see them because you're used to a specific type of energy, a specific personality, a specific character trait. With this Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, and King of Swords. And there is a repeating card right there with that King of Swords energy. Again, being a Virgo, you may be thinking and overthinking, and you're trying to figure out whether or not you should be making these types of decisions, whether you should be settling down with anyone, whether you should be giving certain, potential partners or options just the time of day. I really feel that some of you are just cannot envision yourself with someone different than what you're used to. Variety is key to a certain extent. But if you take a look back at the partner and the partners you've had in the past, what was it that they all had in common that ultimately was the kicker for you? What pulled you in, what reeled you in, what had you there in a karmic relationship, in a toxic relationship? What had you there holding on? Is it the way they said something? Is it the way they did something? Is it the promises that they made? Is it their personality? And I feel that for someone here, every new partner that has come in has been almost like a recreation of that last partnership. May not have been recent, may have been from a long time ago, but you're still trying to get that, wow, that song, that loving feeling just came in. Whatever it was that partner that you've been holding on to, that it's probably completely over and done with, not being able to get back together with that person, still hung up on whatever energy they made you feel within that relationship. And you've been trying to recreate that. Keep an open mind. If you box yourself in to a specific thing that what you're looking for, then you're essentially blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself from what is out there for you. what you haven't yet experienced. And I'm not saying this new person or the new options aren't going to give you what you want. It's just going to come in a different form, a different type of package. See, there is a lot of love and a lot of emotional energy. I feel that some of you may not have had that type of energy. It was more physical attraction and not having your emotional needs met. So you get fucked over from that physical attraction and you're looking for an emotional attraction now, an attachment, but the emotional attachments and attractions that you're getting are not what you're used to. So you need to stay optimistic about your love life. If you've been putting in the work, the healing, trying to stay optimistic about everything, doing the healing work, putting this shit behind you, identifying the crap that every partnership, relationship from the past kept bringing in. And realizing that these type of partnerships that were temporary, that didn't bring anything to you, all they did was set you back. But it got you to a point that you now realize that's not what you wanted. Although you may have thought you did, it wasn't what you ultimately wanted all along. You've identified that, and it was a very difficult time for you to really identify with that, to really accept some of the past relationship mistakes that you made. And I'm not saying you fucked it up or you were the bad person. Not that us Virgos are perfect or far from it or anything like that. What I'm saying is that maybe you forgave the wrong people. Maybe you gave the wrong people too much time and attention. And now that you have someone new coming in, or you are talking to someone, or there's a love interest, you're more guarded than anything. You don't want to give up as much time and energy and love to the new people that come in like you did for the last people. So don't punish the new person for the issues of the past relationships. I do see new beginnings coming in for you with this Ace of Pentacles. You do have an offer coming in. And like the other card said, right? Slow down. There is a need for you to temper yourself. There is a need for you to slow down and see, where do we go from here? What do we do from here? Oracle messages for my single Virgos. Wow. Walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Oh my God, you guys. It is safe for you to love. Keep an open mind. Stay optimistic about your love life. Walk away from the bullshit. Walk away from the friends, the partnerships, those, we're always going to be friends, right? Even though they're your exes and they're your, occasional hookups or whatever it is. Walk away from what isn't for your highest good. This is perfect timing for you. This is the right time for you to move forward. For you to move forward and walk away. Virgo singles. Oh my God. If you were waiting for a sign, if you were looking for it, if you were, just at that point of saying, no more, I need to make changes in my life. This is the perfect timing for you to walk away and make better decisions for yourself. Let go. Seriously, guys. Can it get any more synchronistic for you guys? My single Virgos. What is it that you need to let go of? Is it the lack mentality? Is it the need to want to work things out, to fix things? I feel like someone is still very, very clinging on to the past pain and hurt, almost as though if they were to come back and say, "I'm sorry, I was wrong, let's fix things," you would just forgive the wrongdoing just to have another moment like you did at one point. But I feel that the logical side of you, this King of Swords energy, the logical side of you is saying, when I think back to everything they said and did, when I really reflect on that past relationship, I gave too much time and energy and effort into someone that continuously hurt me. This is the perfect timing for you to let go and walk away. Absolutely, it is. That clinging energy, let it go. Be open to the new person, the new people, the new opportunities. It is safe for you to love. Keep an open mind, and above all, stay optimistic about your love life. If you felt that no, that person was the one and only, Spirit is saying there is so much better for you out there. You need to keep an open mind. You need to be able to trust in divine timing and realize that it is safe for you to love, but you have to receive it. You have to be open to receiving it. You have to, experience everything there is to experience so that you can get to know these people, so that you can see and open your eyes and your heart, your mind, body, and soul and spirit. That the relationship from the past was there to teach you something, to prepare you for the next phase of your life, to prepare you for the one, to prepare you for, the next loving, positive relationship for you. This is so awesome for you guys. I'm really happy for you singles. The sooner that you put this behind you, that you heal, if it means taking some time to reflect, to meditate, I know, and I can tell you this from personal experience, I know that is absolutely one of the most difficult things to realize, face, accept, let it sink in, and then let it go, that a relationship was not for my highest good, that a particular partnership was not for my highest good. Does it mean I'm less worthy and deserving of someone who is the right partner for me? Fuck no. You can put that on repeat. Right? Say that to yourself a million times if you need to. Do your affirmations. Do your positive self-talk. Right? I'm trying to read some of your guys' comments now. I'm sorry. I had to focus on the reading. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Yes. Yes, patience is key. When you know your worth, so much more, so much better. Putting that negative energy, that toxic energy, just gets easier. Let's move on to couples. My couples. What is going on? Virgo couples in a relationship, married. Are you guys having, anybody else having trouble with the sound? Because I do have the microphone like right on me. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my hands, my fingers. It's pretty. It's on, it's connected. It's like right in front of my face. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign couples. What is their overall most important message for July 2019? That is too many, but I will show them to you because it is important to some of you. Deception. Give your relationship a chance. Codependency and attraction. The deception here is some of you, whether you or your partner, may not be completely open and honest and truthful about a codependent relationship or codependencies. Drinking, smoking, drugs. Maybe they're saying they've cut back on whatever addictions they have, codependencies. Maybe they, have codependent relationships with, ex-partners, friends, family members, children that have codependency issues. There is attraction here between you, but some of you are thinking that maybe the attraction isn't enough. But Spirit is saying give your relationship a chance. Why? Who freaking knows? I need to pull cards on that one. Why do you need to give your relationship a chance if there's deception? Right? That's a no for me, but let's get to the bottom of that really quickly. I wasn't planning on pulling cards. But that message did come through loud and clear. Tell me about the deception. Okay, so if you're dealing with another Virgo, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, listen, what's that deception? The deception is keeping the relationship a secret. Probably from someone that there's a codependent relationship or attachment to. There is an attraction here between the two of you. And so the angels are saying to give your relationship a chance. For whatever reason, the deception here is not being open and honest about your relationship, whether that's you or them. I feel as though there's a lot of illusions behind this deception. It's almost as though making it seem like you're still single even though you're in a relationship. I can tell some of you are not happy about this. And the Lover's card flies out. Tell me about the codependency. Aquarius, again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this is someone who has a codependent relationship with someone. Child, partner, ex-partner, baby mama drama, family member, whatever it may be. There's codependency issues here that need to be healed, that need to be mended, and there's a lot of instability because there's a need for someone to just say, you know what, I'm walking away, I'm backing down, and I'm not fighting for this anymore. I'm not fighting to hang on to this codependent relationship. I'm not fighting you or anyone else. I need to heal. I need to find my balance. I need to do what I need to do, whether that's you or your partner. So if this is about leaving a codependent relationship to move on with a new relationship, in essence, you're trying to back away and heal on your own so that you can have this relationship. The deception here is not telling that codependent person, that codependent relationship, that you have indeed moved on. because there is a relationship here already in the works. I don't know if that made sense to any of you. It may have, it may not have, but I just felt that I needed to pull cards for that. So let's move on to couples. Sorry guys, sometimes I absolutely need to pull cards because I feel that's an important message for someone. And seeing as how my Virgos, you've got the most views, who knows? Some of those 20,000 people out there may resonate with it. You're welcome. All right. Virgo couples in a relationship, married life, partnership. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, July 2019. Most important message, please. Of course, because if that deception and codependency card came out, why wouldn't the trust card come out, right? Getting to know each other. There it is again. And in my head, I was thinking, what is the block? Codependent relationships is the block. Overall outcome. Overall outcome and advice. And there it is again. Attraction. So there is attraction here. As the last set of cards had stated, give your relationship a chance. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel as though some of you are very much in a relationship, and yet you're feeling alone, and yet you're feeling single, and yet you're saying to yourself, shit, I might as well be single, right? This situation is calling for you to have faith and trust that everything will work out. Trust in divine timing, especially if you are dealing with a partner, or if this is you that you're dealing with codependent relationships or codependency issues. So codependencies, addictions are affecting your romantic life. That is your block in this relationship, in this partnership. There are also things you don't yet know about each other. This is a relationship that even though you've known each other for a while, there are still levels, layers that you need to peel back and really get to know each other. The angels, Spirit, they are absolutely saying this situation is calling for you to have faith. You need to trust in divine timing. There are things from the past, perhaps this codependency issue, that is delaying your relationship. Yeah. And so there is that Five of Swords, however it is upright. This is a lot of mental stuck energy, clinging on to the past. There you have another 6. I feel that some of you are saying, but wait a minute, I'm here for them. I'm, open, ready, and willing to put time into this situation. I'm looking forward to our future. And I thought we were on the same page making plans. And, I'm sitting around waiting for them to come into the picture, waiting for them to make time for me, but they're battling their own fight. They have situations, relationships, whatever it may be in their world that they need to cut away, that they need to kick to the curb, that they need to heal from, that they need to close out and say, bye-bye, I'm done, over and done with. For some, it is the codependency relationships. For some, it is addictions. They need to get help. And as you get to know each other little by little, there is a need for you to say, listen, I'm all for this. I'm ready to move forward, but I need to make sure that you're on the same page as me. I need to know that you want the same things I do, that you're going to put in as much effort and energy as I am. Because you're definitely feeling in your feels right now. Okay, too many cards flew out, but that was a Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and another Seven of Cups. Tell me about this codependency issue that's blocking the relationship. Another Seven of Wands. Oh, shit. Seven of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. So what's the codependency here? Well, this is someone who hasn't yet taken full responsibility for their actions, as well as inaction. I feel that someone here is just continuously buying time. And it's not that they don't want to be with you, because I feel that this is something that you still, it's at the beginning stages, even though you've been together for a while. There's still other issues in the mix here. There is some major confusion, emotional up and downs. So it has them or you moving forward slowly towards what it is that you truly want as your wish fulfillment. Whether you or them, someone here is defensive about this codependent relationship, whatever they may have. Some of them are rationalizing whatever addictions that they may have, and they don't truly see them as addictions. And they're not taking responsibility for the effect of this codependency in your relationship. It's that saying, if they don't see anything wrong with their actions, then you're going to continue going through that type of bullshit. And so in essence, you're moving forward slowly, but you feel like you're going nowhere fast. Because you're ready to move forward, you're ready to bolt, you're ready to make a life, you're ready to plan ahead. Seven of Cups and Four of Cups. That Seven of Cups tried to come out earlier too. I feel that at this point you're weighing out your options, because you feel that the one cup that is being offered to you, whoever this person is in your partnership, you're just like, no, this can't be right. I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong mistake. There's something here that I'm not seeing, and now I'm stagnant. I'm not moving forward. What do I do now? Tell me about the attraction card, because I feel like with the codependency issues, it's kind of hard to stay attracted to someone that's not making time for you. But look at that. But they freaking love you. Yeah, the attraction is there. They're madly in love with you. Seriously. They're not only attracted to you, they want to make an offer to you. They're trying to pull away from these codependency issues. Most of these people anyway. But I do still feel like at the back of my head, there's somebody here who's like, I don't have a smoking problem. I don't have a drug problem. I don't have a drinking problem. And yet they do. They pick you up late for your date, or they cancel on you because they got a few beers with their buddies, or they, went shopping with some friends and overspent all their money, or whatever it may be, right? The lack of accountability here for their own actions and the lack of action. So it's the inaction in this relationship to keep it moving forward, yet they freaking love you. They just don't know how to break away from this codependent relationship. It's crazy. Let me have some oracle messages here. How do we help my Virgo couples that feel stuck and stagnant? What do they need to know? Okay, so for some of you it is about debt. This card came out, I believe, in your July reading. The marriage card did fly out. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. So, if this is someone that you feel is your future partner, that this can go towards marriage, you need to trust in divine timing. Continue to get to know each other. Follow the path that the divine has put forth to you. And if it's got a shit ton of speed bumps, you have to ask yourself, why does that damn speed bump keep coming up? Who's got a lesson to learn here? Is it them or me? Who's the one with the codependency issues, with the addictions? Do we love each other? Hell yeah, we do. So how do we break free from this karmic cycle? Whether it's to be together or whether it's to realize we don't freaking belong together. And what did I say from the beginning? Patience, right? Probably the hardest thing for all of you is patience. Not all of you, but most of you. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Which is pretty much what I said in the beginning, right? When you are in a partnership, in a relationship, you may be ready to run, you may be ready to start a life together, but what you're being asked for right this minute is patience and trust. And ask the universe for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. As you realize that there is a need for patience, it's getting to that point of clarity of saying, okay, I know I feel stuck right now. Shit's not moving forward. We should have been further along in this relationship, and we're not. Gotta ask myself why and figure out how to get out of that cycle of stagnancy. And own up to whatever it is that you need to do to break free from that. But then have that conversation, whoever this person with the codependency is, and, let them know, hey, listen, if it weren't for this codependency, if it weren't for my bullshit, for your bullshit, we'd be able to be moving forward in a much better light, in a much better way. We'd probably be married already with our debt paid off. And I'm being patient as fuck, so I'm letting you and the universe know exactly what it is that I want from here on out. With patience, with clarity, with love, with, whatever it is that you need. It doesn't mean you got to be like this Five of Swords energy here that's like, oh, don't be a jerk. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. I'm saying what I got to say, right? Thank you, the Leon girl, for your super chat. I appreciate you for that. Wow, look at that. Epiphany. Seek clarity. That is your overall message here for my Virgos. Wow. That just tied it all in right there. You'll get an epiphany. If this reading doesn't bring you to that point, that lets you know, hey, this is a big, huge message for you. I know that we've done all kinds of other things to try to, show you the answers and what to do next. But now is when you say, I can, I want to, I will be seeing things clearly. I will break through and break free from that Eight of Swords energy, being stuck in my head, self-imposed prison. It is time to break free from it. I know it's not as easy as I'm seeing it in my head, because if you guys can see what I see in my head right now, the message that I'm getting is literally, you guys, this big, giant on and off switch. No joke. It's like, turn on the positive talk. Turn on the need for clarity simply by asking the universe, help me for the clarity. Help me to see what the next step, the next phase of my life. What do I need to do to get the clarity? Where do I go from here? Show me the way, show me the light. Help me to see what it is that I may be doing wrong, that they may be doing wrong, and how do we break free from it? It's getting to that moment in time where you get your epiphany, where you finally see things clearly. Oh, my Virgo couples. I feel like I'm not done with you guys. I'm really feeling like I'm not done with you guys. Like, you need more messages with the couples. I feel like there's a situation here that you really need to break free from. How do they break free from this block? What's blocking them? How do they break free? Oh, that one went flying. Give me a minute. Some of you are not ready for this. You're not going to be happy when I tell you. Toil and labor and change. Meaning, it takes a lot of hard work to change out of the shit that we're used to, the bad habits, whatever it is that we're continuously doing that's keeping us in the current energy. If it's overgiving of our time and energy, understanding, love, caring, and that person is taking advantage of that, and they're saying, oh, it's cool, they're cool, I've done worse. Being too forgiving, being too loving, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it when you're with the right partner. There is a need for change for some of you. You will have change coming to you in the form of travel. You may meet someone when you travel. Others of you, it's at work, where you may actually meet a wealthy man who you end up keeping in touch with. Whether this is at work, in the workplace, or traveling, because that change card, it's a change of scenery. So if you're getting a new job, it's a change of employment. You may meet a wealthy man there who reaches out to you. This is a text, an email, a message, whatever it may be. Sometimes working way too hard for a relationship to work is your sign, is your epiphany, that you are forcing something that shouldn't be forced. Are you being given the same lessons over and over again by the universe? That was important for someone. Now, I'm going to pull Crosswatcher messages. I don't know if I have any Crosswatchers here, but let's do a Crosswatcher spread. I know I'm going on an hour already. I was trying to keep it to an hour because I will be doing Pisces live right after I clear my space. All right, Crosswatchers. If that was an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Taurus, because I just had the King of Swords and the Hierophant card pop out. Some of you may be thinking about getting married, proposing to this Virgo, taking it to the next step, making something a bit more traditional. Anyway, for my Crosswatcher friends, my Virgo Crosswatchers, what is the most important message, Virgo Crosswatchers? Ooh. Ooh. All right. And here it is. I'm about to call you out, Crosswatchers. Holy fuck. Give me a minute. Now, if you've been watching from the beginning, thank you. Welcome. I can go on forever, which is probably why I don't do readings, because I will read forever. I can channel for hours, but I won't. Not today. So, here it is. In the beginning, the first spread that I had said, usually I don't retain these messages. I'm just letting you know. So some of you may need to pop in here because I remember bits and pieces. I'm literally a channel. The message comes through. I give it to you guys. I don't remember them afterwards. But what I do remember from the beginning is that you're feeling like there's no progress, that there is no communication. There's confusion. You're not quite sure if you are in fact moving forward or not. If they are doing what they need to do to get this relationship off the ground. And there's a lack of clarity there. And so, as I said, what is the most important message Virgo's crosswatchers need to hear? It's the fact that you're not speaking up. I'm calling you out, crosswatchers. That's why your Virgo is confused as fuck. That's why they're wondering, well, do they really love me? Well, are we on the right path? Are we on the right page? I thought that we had made plans for a future, but I hardly talk to them. I hardly see them. They're not making time for me the way they should. Other things are coming before me. And I know you're not talking. I know you're not saying anything because my throat chakra just closed up. And I'm like, I am not afraid to call you guys out. Virgo crosswatchers, what is the most important message? Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles. And there is that King of Swords again. The Magician, Four of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. The World, Five of Swords, repeating cards again. That Five of Swords has been coming up. That is, that can be arguments, fighting, not being on the same page. Death card with Scorpio there. Six of Pentacles, another repeating card. Nine of Pentacles, repeating card. I've gone through quite a few decks already for you guys. And the Emperor. Crosswatcher. Okay, so you got a lot of the same cards that your Virgo got. If you are going through your own personal struggles, you got some of your own drama going on at work, in your personal life, you're keeping that shit tight. You don't want them to know even an inkling of the instability that you may have. You present yourself as the King of Pentacles or the King of Swords or the Magician, working your ass off, being determined, like I got my shit together, but you're not fully emotionally invested. And let me backtrack on that. I'm not saying you don't have love for them. You are emotionally invested. You're just not showing it to the degree that gives your Virgo partner the clarity that they need, the confidence that they need to say, yeah, I know they're working their ass off. I know they're going through some shit and then some. Dealing with bullshit at work, dealing with changes in the home, dealing with, family, friends, whatever it may be. But you and your Virgo need to stay optimistic about this World card. Successful completion. See how she is looking towards the future. She's ready for the next phase of her life, whether that's you or your Virgo. My guess with the Virgo spreads before, your Virgo is more than freaking ready to move on with you. But I feel like you're going through a lot of shit that you haven't fully talked about. You're holding it tight. You're guarding yourself. But I feel like you're also guarding this bullshit away, protecting them from that. And so you keep busy at work. You're trying to maintain yourself logically, of sound, clear mind. You're saying, I'm ready. I know what I need to do to manifest this relationship, but I don't want them to know half the shit I've gone through. If you have people with, like it came out as the block in the couples, with codependency issues, if you have someone that has some mental health issues, instability emotionally, addictions, they've been sober for a short amount of time, they're struggling, they know that they need help, they want to rush in, put an end to that bullshit, fight for whatever it takes to have this future with you. Because look, it's about looking towards the future. But your Virgo is like, am I single? Are we together? Are we moving forward together? Or is this coming to an end? Because again, if you're dealing with work shit or the need for maintaining positive control in your life, not overbearing control, not manipulative control, but stability in your life. It is about starting over again, being able to give this partner everything that they need and want. And crosswatchers, some of you are struggling with that. You're holding something back from them. Some real painful shit, that's for sure. 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Whether you realize it or not, my crosswatcher friends, it's coming across as though although you think you're protecting them, it is coming across as though you're purposely hurting them. As though you're purposely keeping them in the dark. And so they see it as heartache, deceptive energy. I feel like they want to run away from this type of energy because you're being very closed off to them. I need an advice for that 3 of Swords and 7 of Swords. I don't like it. Crosswatchers, you've got a lot of instability in your mind. You're thinking and overthinking, and it comes across very painful. It's hurting them. The Devil and the 4 of Cups. Again, with the codependencies, toxic relationships, unhealthy attachments, home environment, work environment. You spend a lot of time at work. Work is toxic. You don't want to bring that shit home. You put on a front that like everything's okay, but that you don't have the energy to spend time with them. And they're like, everything's okay, but I haven't seen you. I haven't spent time with you. So what's going on? Makes them wonder if you're, catting around on them, seeing other people, trying to figure out what the secret is. Be careful. They just might get more. They just might think more of what the situation truly is. Secrets, secrets, and more secrets. So, the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Star. Secrets, no matter how plain, juicy, deep, tiny, little white lie, holding something back, no matter how small it may be. Look at all that blue and purple. It's about meditating and connecting with yourself, connecting with your third eye, your crown chakra, trying to figure out how to release yourself from this pain. You go through sleepless nights, crying, in pain, hurting, depression. You know that you need to heal. You know that you need to heal and find your own emotional balance. I mean, I just realized I've had this deck for a while. But she's got tears coming down, right? You see those tears? That's what's going on at night. And it's a process. It is a process because you're purging it out, you're releasing it, and the more you release, the less you carry with you onto the next relationship, onto that partnership, because now you find that light at the end of the tunnel. Now you're healing and you're saying, fuck this, I need my own balance. I refuse to let the secrets of the past, the pain, the trauma, the bullshit from the past within my family, my past relationships, I refuse to let it affect my current situation. Because now your partner is thinking something is wrong within your relationship, but in reality, it's shit you're going through. Okay, my Crosswatcher friends, you really get the help that you need. This is, oh, look at that. What did I tell you? You find hope and healing, the light at the end of the tunnel, and so does your partner when you close out that karmic cycle. When you take the time to really break free so that you can have your 10 of Cups, your emotional well-being, your happy life. It's like absolute wish fulfillment. You get your family, your children, whatever it is that you've been working towards, that you have been absolutely wanting to get to. I feel that some of you had a goal in mind that it was set or meant for the month of July, Cancer season, and that's where we are at. However, it's probably going to extend into Leo season, okay? Because I got the, oh, maybe even September, Virgos, right? 7, 8, 9. The Chariot, that's July. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The next fire sign will be Leo. That's in August. And hello, Hermit. August, September. 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay, my Virgo cross watchers. I hope that resonated. I hope that it helped you break free from whatever it was that you've been going through in your mind, in your heart, whatever it has been that has held you back from moving forward in this partnership, in this relationship. Remember that a partnership is more than one person. It's two people. It's about working together, being able to break free from whatever it is that holds you back, right? Give me 1 second. You know what? Energy Oracle for my Crosswatcher friends. Healer of the Ages, an Angel of Balance. Virgo Crosswatchers, what did I just tell you? Yes, there is a need for healing. Some of you may actually need to go see a healer, get some energetic healing, get some, healing done, do some prayer, go on a retreat. Some of you that are religious need to go meditate, get away, go to church, light a candle, pray, connect with your God, with your higher self, and ask for the clarity, the healing, everything that you need to be able to balance yourself, to find your own emotional and mental balance and well-being so that you can be the best you for your Virgo, right? Because I do feel that some of you guys are feeling a bit imbalanced. You're feeling as though, you're not going to be able to do this. And some of you, this is about not having enough money, not being able to provide the way you'd like to. It did come out in reverse. I generally don't do reversals in terms of having them reversed in my deck, but if it comes out in reverse, yes, I take them. And oracles, I don't like to read in reverse, but with this energy deck, it is important for some of you to realize that I know you are working towards your abundance. That reading said you had bullshit at work, that you were trying to manifest, something positive, something, abundant. You want to provide, you want to be able to maintain a happy home, and that takes money for some people. Maybe you feel like you can't take on a family even though that's what you want. Maybe you want to get married and have a family, but you're not at the right place financially. And so that is your block, Because the more you're saying, I don't make enough money, I'm not doing enough financially to take care of, this person, the children, the family, the home, whatever it may be, the the less likely you're going to see the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. So trust in the process and say, yes, my abundance is blossoming. It might be taking a long ass freaking time, and that's okay. I trust in the universe. I trust in the divine that my abundance will present itself to me sooner rather than later. Abundance is coming to me. My happily ever after is coming to me. My partnership, marriage, relationship, family, children, home, you name it. Virgo and your crosswatcher. Especially if you are in a relationship with this crosswatcher that feels stuck. You feel stuck because they feel stuck, and then you're both stuck. Does that make sense? All right, my Virgo friends. Let's move this over. So thank you guys so much. I absolutely appreciate you guys. Thank you for sticking around. Those that did stick around for the entire hour and some change. I love you guys. I do have your summer love energy readings that are going to extend past July. Be on the lookout for that. So if you're new to me, I hope that you subscribe. If you are already subscribed, make sure that you are signed up for notifications, as I will be rolling out the summer energy readings before I go on vacation. So my fellow Virgos, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for having the most views. You guys rock. Have a wonderful month of July, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.